What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? After he put hands on his former girlfriend, a Gainesville, Florida man was gunned down by her father. Yeah, man. Love it. Sent that boy to the upper room. Yeah. Yeah. And he deserved it. All right, backstory. Dude goes to the girl's apartment, his ex girlfriend's apartment, puts hands on her, leaves, decides to come back and finish the job. In the interim, she calls the police and her daddy. He gets to the apartment, forces his way in, and surprise, 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 daddy, boom, hit him in the chest. Police say that he retreated and they found his body lying next to his vehicle. What do y'all think about that? How you like those apples, Mr. Abuser? See, fam, the reason why I have no empathy for these type of dudes because they don't have empathy for their victims. These kind of guys need to be flushed out of the community. They should be put on an island all by themselves. They're uncivilized. We don't own each other, fam. You know, we say that's my girlfriend, that's my boyfriend, that's my husband, that's my wife, but that's merely for relationship association to let people know, okay, what's the relationship? But we don't really technically own each other, you know? You can say that's my car and emphatically mean that's my car because you paid for it. You can't pay for him. Well, some uncivilized must do pay for human beings. But, you know, no human being has a right to own another human being. And that's the problem with a lot of us. A lot of us don't deserve to be in relationships because we're mentally unstable. We're incapable of handling the things that come along with relationships. For example, somebody not behaving in the way that you want them to behave. A lot of adults are children walking around in adult bodies. They still got childlike brains because when they don't get their way, they want to hit something. They want to strike something. They start hurling insults, just like children. It's like they've never grown up. And I'm talking about not just 20 something, but 30 something, 40 something, 50 something, 60 something year old people still behave this way. They don't get it. Until you get yourself together, you should not enter into a relationship. Because here's the thing a lot of times, a bad person can turn a good person bad. You dig? Like somebody might be perfectly good for you, but not at the moment and where you are in life because you're not ready for that person. So all you're going to do is totally mess the relationship up and turn that person against you. And now you have no shot at ever having a life together because you didn't have your life together going in. You got to have your life together, man. You got to have it right. I mean, you ain't got to have achieved everything you want in life, all your goals or whatever, but mentally, you got to at the very least be a civil human being. Be a rational thinking human being before you go into a relationship with another human being because you can't handle rejection. And rejection is a part of relationships. The person that you're with is not going to always try to appease you. They're not going to always acquiesce to your demands. So what are you going to do after that? You got to know how to deal with that. And most people don't know how to deal with that. They have no business in a relationship. When you put two healthy, I'm talking about mentally healthy people together, you got a shot. You got a shot. If one of them is off, then it's going to be a problem. So I don't have any problem with what the dad did. The dad did what any honorable man would have done. Any honorable man would have protected his daughter. Oh man, he did what real fathers live for. The opportunity to protect their daughter, keep them out of harm's way. This dude, he thought it was sweet. He underestimated daddy. Maybe he knew him, maybe he didn't. That's another thing, fam. You women out there, boys too, make sure you introduce your mate, your new mate, person you date. Make sure your people know who they are. A lot of y'all try to go around and have your own relationship over here and never introduce that person to your family. Now something going on with you, and now they doing you dirty, and you can't even go to family because they don't even know who they are. They can't even check on you because they don't even know who you with. And if something's going on in a relationship, let your people know. I know you're saying, he said, well, I don't want nobody in my business, and I can handle it. If you could handle it, you probably wouldn't have been with the person in the first place. If you could handle it, you would leave. So let your people know what's going on. If you're in an abusive relationship, let your people know what's going on so they can know how to respond. Don't ever get to a point to where you love somebody more than you love yourself. Because the way I'm wired, once I realize somebody don't care nothing about me, I don't care nothing about them. I got a big heart. Not a foolish one. Say it with me, fam. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?